What's up guys, Ronaldo here, and today I want to tell you guys why I won't be pulling on the Christmas banners, why I believe they're more or less a trap, and why you should consider it as well, and also should think about it twice if you really want to summon on these banners. Now for the people that have seen my Christmas related video already, they have been expecting a 2x times 10x event. As I mentioned, that was what we expected to happen on Christmas, right? But with a twist here, that has a twist here. And we also expected some increased drop rates with the gear rates, which also got a negative twist here as well, because last year on the Forerunner they got increased gear drop rates on all of the gear rates. Now we only get it on gear rate 2, which is kind of sad, because they exactly know that gear rate 2 is the least farmed gear rate, the least needed gear rate basically out of all of them, because you don't need as cracked sets there than for all the other gear rates. And this is not the only disappointing thing. Also this 2x times 10x event, for me it's better to pull on a raw 2x than this 2x 10x, which is just sad. It's just sad to see, and I'm not gonna pull here, and the reason for it is pretty simple. So you have Setram, Boreas and Orim. Now Setram, super good unit, super good. I have him, he's really good for bunch of different stuff, and if you don't have him, you definitely want him. And also his A1 is amazing, his amazing A1, but I already have my A1, so I don't want him. So who else do we got in this 10x? We got Setram that we don't want, right? Then we got Boreas. Boreas? Did I say it right? Yeah, Boreas. Now Boreas, the ice mage here in the middle, he, from what he looks like, he looks interesting and he looks promising. Now he's basically similar to a freezing mage that deals a lot of AoE damage, pretty much the legendary version of For the guys who've seen my showcase hitting with over 1 million with her, already know how potent is, and if he's really a legendary version, we can expect a lot of him. Now the thing is, I haven't really seen any showcases of Boreas really. I have seen one, but there he has only been used in stage 19, which is just a bad example, because stage 19 of gear rate 1 can be cleared by epics easily, and neither was he compared to Comet, who is currently by far the strongest AoE mage, and he wasn't compared to him, so I don't really know how high his damage is, you know. And it really depends on how high his damage is in comparison to Comet, if he's good or not. If his damage is similar to Comet's AoE damage, he is amazing, he's nuts. But if his damage is similar to the epics, to everyone else's other than Comet's, then he's just great, And honestly, great is not good enough for me for a Christmas banner, I'm gonna be honest here. Now of course freeze will be extremely useful, so Boreas will be used in Guild Wars, he will be really good for Nightmare, Void Rift as well, and anywhere where you can do a lot with that freeze that will help you survive and everything. Probably gear rate 1 of course, then gear rate 2 might also be something where he could be one of these units where he can solo DPS it down, but it also depends on how strong his damage is, right? Now I would like Boreas, but the thing is, I already told you guys I have Comet, and because I have Comet, stage 21 is cleared here, stage 21 is cleared here, and here you don't really need mages, right? So I have Comet, I have the strongest mage in the game, so I don't really need him, even though he seems to be nice. So 2 out of 3 units I don't really need yet from this banner. Then the third one, Orim, is basically the Azor of the Infernal faction. He's a defender who tries to be aggressive, but he doesn't manage to do it. And you don't want another Azor, right? Who wants another Azor? Now, of course, about Orim, I haven't seen his kit fully. I can only say what I've heard from people testing him, who tried him, how he feels, how he's not doing well, and also how my buckets described him pretty much. He's offensive focused defender who doesn't do much. This is my bucket's tier list, and according to this, it isn't really promising for Orim as well. So this is where I get my information about Orim. So we have Setram, who I already have. We have Boreas, who I don't really need because I have Comet and we have Orim. Out of these three, I only want Boreas because I really would like him, you know, because I may not need him. I just like how he looks. I like freeze and everything. The thing is, there are 3 10x units, so there's only a 33% chance out of these 10x for me to get him. But the 33% chance is even lower because there are also other heroes in the pool, right? So there's that. And then you have basically other units that you want. And because these 3 are all buffed up and I don't need them, the chances of me getting a copy of Silas, for example, are way low. And I want the Silas, copy. But these Silas copies are really low chances to get because these guys are buffed, which is why a 2x would give me a higher chance than this 2x times 10x to get a Silas. So this is what I don't like about this banner, and also the Gwendolyn banner. I also, if you're a tryhard meta slave, it's hard to recommend this because all she does is shielding, and there will be content where she will be extremely valuable. She will help you a lot. The thing is, you still need 250 summons to guarantee Gwendolyn, which is a lot. And also you really want to have Gwendolyn if you have some of the top tier northerner factioners. If you have an Elder and she will permanently shield your allies will get 20% increase of attack. Then she's gonna be nuts. If you have an Elder, she's gonna be super good. But then you also want some of the top tier north DPS like Ardea, right? Falsia, I don't have them, especially Ardea. If you have Elder and Ardea, you might really consider go for a Gwendolyn, because these two with another Gwendolyn on top, they will be permanently shielded, they will deal insane amounts of damage. Then I only really have Nocturne out of these northerners, right? So for me to get her, it's not really worth it. It's not really worth for me to get a Gwendolyn, especially because it's such a high pity. I much rather go for this 1+1 event right here. That's what I recommend many of you to do as well, because on the 1+1, if you are close to your pity, you get instantly 2 legendaries. It's awesome, it is simple, and it's effective. So yeah, that was my opinion about the upcoming banners, about the upcoming events. Let me know what you guys think. Are you hyped for the banners? Are you also a bit disappointed about it? Are you hoping for something better to come on New Year? That could be nice, but until then I will have enough summons again anyways. And other than that, I hope you all have a blessed day. I'm Ronaldo and I'm out. Peace.